Hey you guys, what's going on? Uh, just want to do a little video this morning. Uh, I I stepped out on my porch this morning and just kind of had this overwhelming, sense of what is the purpose of all this? Um, in this little season out here in the four quarters of the earth. I got my I got my daddy's shirt on. My daddy passed in 2019. I wasn't even here when he passed. I was stuck in Washington State. But luckily I got to come home and spend 3 weeks here with my mom and my family, and yeah, that one's a bit hard to swallow. I remember in 2020, if I had one man that I could have called, you know, when all that was going on, it would have been my daddy. Daddy, what's going on, man? You know. Well, this morning, let me rewind. I There was a little puppy at my mom's house, and just showed up there, and real tiny girl, and she was bad off. She was just about to die when we found her, and so we got her, you know, brought her over here and took care of her, and I mean, in no time she was spoiled rotten, and she was a joy. Well, this morning, we wake up to find out she has been hitting the road. So I don't have her running around this morning, you know, uh, stumbling all over her, and I mean, it's a dog, right? But, I just had that question come up into my mind again. You know, what is this all about? I remember asking that question so many times before 2020. What are we doing here? You know, you have these experiences with the Lord and you feel like He's near to you. I spent 12 years in a place that was extremely difficult for me, away from my family for all those years, and I felt like it was something that the Lord wanted me to have to go through. Even though I chose to do it, I think He was okay with me taking that very uh, lonely path where you couldn't even find friends in the church. It didn't seem like a lot of times, and I didn't understand, man. I didn't understand what it was all about. I couldn't make sense of my life. I couldn't make sense of the world around me. The only thing that I knew is that He was real and He was somehow invested in who I was and what I was doing. Um, well, I asked that question again this morning, and what come to me immediately was this scripture, you guys. I'm just gonna give it to you. This comes out of Isaiah 65, verse 17, and I'll just read through 19. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered, nor come into mind. But be ye glad, and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy. And I will rejoice in Jerusalem, and joy in my people. The voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. That's a good promise right there. For whatever, we're here, and we're having to go through some pretty difficult stuff. Just anybody and everybody I know, dealing with loss and pain and suffering in your body, just on and on and on, man. There's just so many people that are hurting here, and you know, I guess at the end of the day, man, I want to be where he is, you know. That's, you know, that's it. That's really all I have in this life, man, is to hope to one day be with him, you know, and maybe in that city, and rejoicing in what he done in that beautiful place, you know. Anyway, just wanted to come on here and read that scripture to you, and just tell you guys that I love you, man. Hope everybody's having a good holiday so far. Maybe getting to spend time with friends and everything. All right, guys, that's it. Much love.